All is surfacing. Do not be surprised if everything now starts surfacing which was secret, hidden, deliberately obscured, lied about, as all the skeletons in cupboards start rattling and falling out of their hiding places. The huge influx of solar light codes from the suns, beyond the suns, are going to highlight everything, and indeed this means literally everything. Many light workers are starting to and already are feeling it, as we are being pulled into higher action on multiple soul levels, as many of us have been prepared to do this work for many thousands of Earth years and cosmically. We are the ground crew and the task force, and in truth not limited by the physical, as our souls are not bound to it and never have. Thus know that the physical body will struggle to keep up with all which is going to happen, and is already happening at super quantum speed and is an unstoppable force. Yet, it is loving and fluid, flowing. Go deeper within, for your soul has now merged with the monadic groupings and amplifying your soul's ability to rise up to this momentous occasion and rise and render highest loving service in ever expanded ways. You will often be astounded of what you are capable of becoming when you allow yourself to expand and be lifted even more into your true soul, self, as your infinite soul, knowledge, and abilities come to the fore. Remember, this is the inward revolution, the total shift into the higher vibrational frequencies of the 5th to 7th dimensional frequency bands, and the rebirth of the cosmic conscious soul within you. And rise up, rejoice. It's now all happening, gaining joy, up with so much coming up to the surface, to be healed for us as individuals and collectively. It isn't always easy to stay above and not be pulled. I know many lightworkers and empaths do not follow the news for this very reason. I completely understand, as that was me for many years. Yet the consistent message for us to stay above is by utilizing joy. Gaia brings a beautiful message to help us connect to joy. Dearest one, I am Gaia, your Mother Earth. I come to you with the gentle breezes. I come to you with the swaying of the leaves. I come to you with the gentle movement of the clouds. There are times when you do not feel the gentleness, when you do not feel steady, that you are in true balance, for you know you are affected by that which happens around you. And when those times come, know that I am with you. Come, put your feet on the grass and hear each blade of grass singing its song. Look up at the sky and watch the clouds as they move. Listen to the birds singing, for my birds are there to heal you. Now you are needed. I do not ask you to succumb to the lower densities as so many of my children are. I am asking you to find the joy in your moments. Find the joy of the sun and know that that sun is within you. Find the joy of the birds singing and know that songs of sweetness, songs of love are inside you. Come, let me rock you as a mother rocks her child, and find the joy of sinking into the water, whether it is a lake or my ocean or a warm bath. You may even wish to go out in the rain and let that come down as well upon your sacred body. It is the moments of stopping, listening, absorbing. For each part of my body is meant to bring you joy, even when there is rain outside or if there are fires roaring. And yes, you wonder, how can that be? How can that be that if there is destruction outside or if those are suffering, I can be in joy, Mother Gaia, for you are designed to be beloved. You are designed to let that joy sustain you. Yes, you have compassion and sympathy. You often take suffering as your own, but the suffering is meant to be dispersed. It is meant to transition into another state. How is that done? It is done with you holding the joy. It is with you holding the love, sending your compassion, and then find that which lifts you to the highest height. Listen to the alligators at night with their mating calls. Listen to the lions roaring. Know that within each sound there is modulation. There are sacred tones that are there to infuse you, to bring you to the place of joy. That you radiate out those vibrations within, affecting those on the other side of the world, of my planet. Now take a moment and either think of or look at the sun and let the rays of warmth, the rays of love, the rays of each divine blessing and virtue that you have been gifted with infuse your very being. Now see each one of those rays shining, infusing, bringing hope, bringing beauty, bringing a glimpse that the sun is shining again. You don't always think that I am here to help you, to love you, to sing to you. Let me, beloveds. I have my mother's heart, and it wants to envelop you, and I do so. Even if you forget me and do not turn, this is a reminder to do so. Farewell with all my love, the 𝐃𝐎𝐍'𝐓. How do we fill ourselves with love? Ironically, you begin to send it out. The more love you send out, the more you actually fill. Because remember, everything you have is God's anyways. So the life force flowing through you is now being directed into love, and more portals are opening within yourself so you fill up more. When you are very self-absorbed, thinking too much about one thing or another, you are not in the moment, and so you are not in love. You are in worry and concern mode. You are in control mode. So you let go and you turn the other cheek and begin to send love instead. Now you begin to expand out and to expand your field, allowing the life force to flow through you. You cannot control the life force to flow more rapidly, and you cannot fool the universe with a few statements. Your focus doesn't lie, and your focus is either directed out with love or directed out with judgment, or it is directed inward with peace, or directed inward in absorption of some issue, problem. When you expand your focus and send love to all, you are included in the all. When you send healing to all, you are included in the all. That is the lesson sometimes, compassion for all, rather than the narrow concern for self. Perhaps that is a good start. You cannot take from creation, for it is freely given. When you demand, things don't work as smoothly, because your vibration isn't pure. It may take more time as well, because you have expectations. When you let go and turn your attention away from taking and begin to give, that is when the universe begins to give back. See, the universe gives you more of the same. The takers always end up taken out. The giver always ends up receiving more. This is the metaphor of, to those who have more is given, and to those who have not, it will be taken from them. It is love that is being given or taken away, depleted more like it, and with love, all things are added. Love is the law of the universe.